Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all. For your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody to X Sports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen. AJ Good, joined by Hayden Burks and Michael Marks, Dusty Kaiser, and Clint Brazier. Hopefully, will be making their way here shortly. Don't want an absence at all, or any tardies or anything like that. So, hopefully they'll be here.
Somebody's here. Hold up.
Yeah. Is someone here?
I heard.
Okay.
We got somebody here.
Who is it? Who is it? We're
going to have to make a crazy entrance. Hold up. We got a WrestleMania entrance coming up.
We got songs ready for both of our characters on the way. But, guys, yesterday kind of signaled the start for the high school sports season. I guess for me, in a way, was at the football and the South Media Days, catching up with our five of our area teams. We got more that we cover with Richland, Mount Pleasant, and Lewis County, some of the other ones. But, we have both Wayne County schools, all three Lawrence County schools there. And, they had, I don't know, they didn't leave many off as far as Alabama and, the Huntsville area schools, North Alabama. Some Mississippi schools, a lot of schools were there the last couple days, and learned a lot. But what I do know is that as of Monday, first official practices, and we will be on our way to the first start of the season. Hit it.
There he is. The talent is here.
Yes.
And I left my Stone Cold shirt in Chicago.
I wore mine to wrestling.
Yeah, you did. I didn't know if I was supposed to wear a shirt or not. I didn't know what everyone else was going to do. And
that counts as a tardy, by the way.
You're getting into it right off bat. Honestly, I have no excuse. I've been playing GTA online.
That's a great excuse.
And I got caught up in it, man.
That's a great excuse for a tardy.
There's a lot of mean people out there in this world. I mean,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There are a lot of bullies.
Yeah. And how old were these bullies?
I don't know. I don't have the headpiece. I can't talk to them.
That's probably that's probably for the best.
But if I could.
Well, is this like in a chat thing, or can you hear what they're saying to you?
No, I can't. I don't have the. They'll just drive by and flip me off and then kill me. And I have to start just all over again.
That's one of the greatest lead-offs you've had.
First it was Stone Cold, then an absence or a tardy, and then it goes to GTA.
My daughter, she kind of set me up a person, and I started playing it and done all these missions and stuff. But man, you just got to watch walking around.
Yeah, I'd say it's a tough world out there.
Yeah. Next thing you know, somebody will be sniper rifling. You have to start everything all over.
I love your new resurgence into video games. Now that all the kids are out of the house, or all the kids are busy doing something. It's like, no, I've got to get back to what I should have been doing for the previous 18 years.
Yeah, well, I literally will stock up and try to get revenge on this one kid that keeps trying to kill me, and he'll kill me 18 times before I can get a shot off.
Well, that's the funny thing. It'll keep a counter in the corner of how many times he's killed you versus how many times you've killed him.
Yeah.
I've
gotten him, but it's like 30-2.
You got
run him over?
Last night I made it my personal mission.
Get that one
kid. That's how you got your two.
I was getting my debit card out, like going to order stuff. Like, all right, that's it. We're getting upgrades.
The big guns are coming.
We're getting upgrades.
He bought a tank.
Bought a fighter jet.
Oh my gosh. Well, we went from high school football quickly to GTA and getting revenge against 13-year-olds.
Maybe younger than that. I don't know.
That's true. That's true. But I was telling them, Clint, I was at the football and the South Media Days yesterday. Kind of signaled. We had so many teams from Alabama, Mississippi, and of course our three Lawrence County teams, two Wayne County teams. On Monday, I know they've been practicing, but it's their first official practice. They can eventually put the pads on, the helmets, and everything, and really kick it off Monday. And kind of yesterday being a part, I'm like, man, they're talking football. They're wearing the jerseys. This is going to happen really soon. Like, time just flew by way too quick.
I didn't get to. I tried to watch it, and between two fans and an air conditioner unit going wide open, I couldn't hear it at the barbershop. It's just, but it's a really cool setup that they would invite these three from down here. It looked like it was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's awesome what they had going. They invited us, and mainly for me to ask questions.
Yeah, for you to narrate it and moderate it.
Yeah, which I don't have a problem with. It was great, and plus I got to learn about some of the other teams in Alabama and Mississippi that, frankly, I didn't even know how to say some of the names of some of these schools, but I learned a lot. It was a good time. But guys, it will be here before you know it. Monday's that first official practice, and we've got. I feel like all three of our high school football teams in this county, there's a lot of unknowns, and there's a lot of we won't know until they actually play somebody going on. They lost a lot personnel-wise. We got 2 new head coaches in this county, and there's just so much to wait. There's a lot of wait and see, I guess.
And I think that's what's made, I feel like the build up to this season has been really exciting for me personally, because you don't know what you're getting from these 3 schools, and you got to lace them up and play, and we'll get these all these county games pretty early in the season, so you'll kind of know where they're at, who still needs to build, whatnot. But I think I think this has led for an exciting build up to hopefully an exciting season for all 3 schools.
I can't speak for the other 2, but the team that I call, I mean, you guys know I haven't really looked forward to it just because of all the news we keep hearing on players leaving and going to other schools. But I do feel a lot better about it after talking to pretty much what's going to be their leaders, that they're like, hey, it's all right. We're going to play for each other.
Yeah.
And hard to believe Dan Winfrey's got the most tenure in the county,
I know.
2 years.
Yeah.
But that just shows kind of where we are right now. But listen, he made a believer in me last year. If kids run his system, I think Max Dillard, the praise is real high for him. I think he's trying to play like Jaden Stoll did.
Right.
Run that read to where you don't know if it's a handoff, you don't know if he's keeping it, you don't know if it's going to be a pass. And I think the whole question of summertime is going to be depth.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have a lot of kids, and then the fourth quarter has been playing special teams, kickoff, offense, defense.
Yeah.
And just have to see, but I think from the barbershop talk, everybody in Lawrence County is very excited.
Yes.
And I think Coach Marster and I did tip your hat to him for the tenure he had, but you got new young blood in there, so they may be hearing the same things, but they're hearing it from somebody different. And I think you're getting some players that are coming back out to play. So I'm excited to call some Lawrence County games, and you go on some of those long road trips and call summertime games this year.
Yes.
I'm holding you to that.
I know. We made that deal, and I said you'll do that, and you'll do some basketball.
Yeah, that region went and got real fun.
Well, that was a big topic I had, not only for our schools, but for if you look at the Wayne County schools, they're joining this region with McKenzie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collinwood and Wayne County.
Drive 2 hours through the speed trap capital of the world.
And the only regular teams from that they had in the previous region are each other. Everybody else is different.
Wow.
So, the only one that has any experience with the rest of them is Collinwood had played Brewston, Hollow Rock the last couple of years, so that's in the region now.
And that's a pretty good drive,
too. They went from Richland, Moore County, Huntland, Cornersville, drives, but
from an hour drive to 2 hour drive.
Yeah, like you saed, the speed trap capital of the world, and state championship caliber teams. That's who Wayne County lost to a year ago. But Lawrence County's region changed. They lost 2 teams, so now it's been since 2015 since they made the playoffs. 10 years coming into this year. It's a 5-team region. All you got to do is
coming forth.
Don't be last.
Don't be last.
And on top of that, you're not playing the Nashville, Murfreesboro area schools out your other regions out of Chattanooga. So now it's and same with basketball and some of that stuff with Florence County. You're playing more. You're like heading out towards Cross.
Your travel time sucks, but your actual route to go farther got a little better.
Yes, absolutely.
I've told you guys I'm not retiring, but I'm honing her back.
Yeah.
After this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to go where needed, close.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that, but the TWSAA is making me do that because I ain't never seen so stupid region-wise and geographically. It's just
yeah. Well, like Loretto, they have 4 away games: Adamsville, Scottshill, Riverside, and Bolivar.
Yeah. Summertown actually got a little lucky. The farthest one they've got, Adamsville, at the end of the year. Most of the far ones are home. So that's what I'm going to do most.
But see, I'm used to.
We won't see on the road much next year.
No, next year, sorry.
And see, I'm used to those drives because that's the region that Loretto and Wayne County are in with soccer. So I've been used to going to Riverside and Scottsdale and Adamsville for 4 or 5 years now. So that's nothing new.
Well, same thing comes when it comes to basketball.
Yep.
I ain't going to Cascade on a Tuesday.
In a community.
Chapel Hills as far as
but maybe on a Friday. I ain't doing it on a Tuesday.
Folks, you'll go on Friday and Spring Hill.
I don't want to make that trip when my kids was playing.
So you'll be taking the Marshall County.
I'll be playing. Whoever's got the home game, I'm covering it. Y'all hit the road.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely let you do that. You've put in your time. We'll definitely let you do that. But I was looking at Lawrence County's schedule, guys. First 5 teams, not even if it's road games, aren't bad. You got Summertown at home, at Loretta, then you're home versus Giles County. I believe they're or at Columbia or home versus Columbia, then at Spring Hill. Yeah, so they get 5 area teams right off the get-go. Outside of Spring Hill, that's 4 rivals right off the get-go that you start your schedule.
And it's not a trip more than, 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe to Spring Hill?
Fan base they're coming to you if you're going to them.
Oh, that Summertown game, that first one of the year, that's going to be one of those that Lawrence County's had to have that circled for over a year now. And that's going to be interesting at Lawrence County, and we'll see who filled in and took the spots for Summertown. But I want to be on that call with you.
Well, they mentioned it yesterday when I asked him, it wasn't me, it was someone else asked him what was the difference between back-to-back 3 and 7 years or going 3 and 17 in 2 years as to this year. And they said, we just played together better. We were together, we got along better. This is a team that fought for each other. It was just a different inside the locker room type of year.
And that can change a lot more than you know. A team that likes each other versus a team that doesn't like each other. I mean, you can watch one quarter of football and tell whether that team likes each other or not.
And the team you're going to be calling a lot, Michael, over there at Loretta, new head coach and Bryce Glass. I was joking with him before we went up there. I said, man, you went from 3 jobs to 1. What has that been like? He goes, honestly, I'm busier now with this than I ever was doing all 3 of them. And, they've got new uniforms, which looks great. They're going to black helmets. He's not changing up too much from what they're doing, but, they're kind of like Summertown and a little bit like Lawrence County, where they've lost some, whether due to graduation, due to transfers, or just not playing anymore. And they're having to do a lot of adjustments that he Summertown with Coach Winfrey just probably weren't expecting to have at this time of the year.
And I think the key for Loretto this year is probably going to be the same key for Summertown. It's just make it look like these kids are out there having a good time, having fun. Because when you get a new coach in there, because Loretto's gone through a couple of coaches since I've been in high school, is that first year it's usually a little rough. And then when that team goes out there and they look like they're having fun, they're playing. Then that second year, a lot more kids try out, a lot more kids want to play. So, I think this year is important to show that, hey, this is a fun team to be around, stuff like that, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, it is, Dusty. You got in the damn door. A whole lot easier than I ever seen him.
I've gotten something for him.
We got something special.
But to what you're talking about, I think Loretta and Summertown are going to be having to fight the same battles. But it's a little bit different how you did have one great player who transferred, but the injury to Mason Tidwell. If Mason didn't throw it one time a game, he could rush for 250 yards, and it'd be like tackling a Coke machine. And just not going to have him. You're basically rebuilding everything you've been doing for the last 3 years, offensively. So I feel like both of them would never, and you're not ever going to hear either one, a Summertown team or a Loretta team, say we're playing for next year, because they're not. No. But I think a big goal for Bryce being first year and Coach Winfrey, I don't know how many more years he's got in him, but whoever, you've got to start getting the pipeline. Going again for that next run. Because the thing about those single A, double A schools, you're not going to be that competitive every year, but you can make that run where you have 2 or 3 good years, and then you start over and we build it again. So I think that's what you're going to see out of both.
And that's the thing, you got to get to that first good year of before, because sometimes you have 3 or 4 bad years, and it's time to move on to the next one.
Currently, Loretto's in the second best stretch in school history as far as playoff appearances go.
Yeah.
So they're doing. Come on in.
Maybe we should have played the NWO music again. He's on all black.
No, I got you, see. He's paid. I think he's been here all day. I've seen him on Exports Live about all day long. Him and Nathan.
These young kids, they think they got it all figured out.
What do you know, big fella?
Got the glasses on, ready to go.
Yeah. If we should have. He was wearing his all black.
Yeah.
The NWO. Yeah.
I got these on because I can't read up close. So if I had to look at my phone for something, I'm scared.
Did you say there? About to say, I see you saw drinks.
We're going to talk about these drinks.
Well, I was going to bring it on, but there's been more added to it. Let me tell you something. When I put 24 sun drops in there and they all get gone, somebody better put some sun drops back in there.
That's what I'm thinking. And then we get these little cans. Look here.
Looks like Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant with the regular beer.
With the regular can.
I mean, come on. All this right here does piss you off.
Just get you thirsty.
Yeah. Way to go, Ben.
You with the little cans, Clint against 13-year-olds on GTA.
Man, we got some real fights going on today.
Oh, it ain't over. When I get home,
you gonna get it.
I'm going to go ahead and say it because it's getting close to time. I got a good story too, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Roll Tide.
What's this have to
Oh, well, yeah.
What y'all doing?
You got
Find
tees?
your coach or something?
I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out. I got somebody watching, hopefully watching, and maybe he just heard it and he's going to send me a text and say, ha, ha, ha. But I had a funny story about the saying Roll Tide.
A funny story about
saying
Roll Tide.
Yeah, so I just told him I'd say it because he's a huge Tennessee fan. So now in their household, when you say Roll Tide, that means it's something you don't like. Like if his wife said,
like cussing.
Right, like if his wife said, hey, I'm fixing spaghetti tonight, Roll Tide.
I'm fixing to go take a Roll Tide.
Right.
I like it.
Hey, when you get mad at that 13-year-old tonight, just kill him and say Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Are you getting whipped by 13-years-olds?
Maybe 6. I don't know.
What game?
I don't have a headset or anything. Like I can't talk trash to them, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, Em got me set up where I can play GTA online. Got my own character. And I really made him look like me. He's kind of fat. He's gray beard and gray hair and stuff. Yeah. But I do all these missions and I'm building up all this money to buy stuff.
Right.
The hard part is when you're going from one mission to the next, a 12-year-old will show up out of nowhere and hit you with a bazooka, and you got to start all over again.
You can make one where it's just you out there and there's nobody else. Like it's on. It's the on.
That's not fun.
No, I'm at the point now where it's on. I told them, I said, I'm best to get my credit card out. Fix to be just fix to be rolling down with a tank. Yeah,
come on, 6-year-old.
Oh man! All right. Well,
What a great start here to the show. Well, coming up next, we're going to talk some college football. See what these guys have to say. Preseason polls and Big Ten coaches thinking their league is as good as the SEC. We'll have to see what these two have to say about that coming up next.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to X Sports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen, Dusty Kaiser, Clint Brazier, Major Good, joined by Hayden Burks and Michael Marks. We showed up on time. These two are tardy.
Hey, we've already went over that. I mean, ain't no point.
Well, we didn't tell Dusty.
We didn't tell Dusty.
No point kicking a dead horse, is it?
Don't even get me started. Y'all want me to be nice and be on my best behavior?
Nah, I don't.
Nah. It's Wednesday.
I've been thrown out of better places than this.
Yeah, I have too. I just don't know if there's enough in here to throw me and you out.
It's gonna be a prop.
Dusty, get the table.
Let's go. Who wants to go first?
Okay, Ron White. I don't know how many it's going to take to whoop me, but I know how many they're going to use.
It's a handy piece of information.
That is a very handy piece of information.
Well, guys, it's talking season. You know, as that Spurrier used to call it, media days. All the preseason polls coming out. SEC-wise, Texas there at the top, followed by Georgia, Bama, LSU, South Carolina at 5, Florida at 6, Ole Miss at 7, A&M at 8, Tennessee 9, Oklahoma 10, followed by Auburn, Missouri, Vanderbilt, Arkansas, Kentucky, and at the very, very bottom is Mississippi State.
Man, they got them a little high.
Yeah. That dang Texas A&M love again. They got them ahead of my Vols.
They always give them love. Yeah. And I think this is all just a bunch of garbage, really. I mean, we didn't even have a
okay. Like, I want one of these media members to look in the mirror and tell me that they think that South Carolina's going to have a better football team than Ole Miss. Or Florida. Like with a lie detector. Put them on a lie detector.
I mean, come on. I just want to say, I think they do this to get us going.
Right.
You know, whether we're going to argue like where your team's at or who's in first or whatever. I think it's the talking piece, like you said.
Yeah.
But try to be a little bit more realistic.
Hey, this is the third year in a row Vanderbilt's received a vote to win the SEC.
Listen, guys.
What an idiot.
I'll bet
anybody can be media.
I mean, that's a dumb bet.
I voted on one of these one time.
And there's somebody who's went to DraftKings already and like, Vanderbilt's going to win the SEC. I'm going to put $1,000 on them.
They bought the Pavia hype.
Bring your 1,000 over here to Exports Network.
I've said it multiple times on here,
Cutting up Clinton Dusty.
talking about the new playoff format and the expansion and stuff. With a new playoff where we have 8 teams in now, 12 teams in now.
12.
To me, it's not even fair if you have preseason polls. I don't think you should have a poll till after about week 6.
Yeah, well, or even after at least one game, because
it could literally keep a team that started out ranked high and a team that started out unranked. It could keep that team that started out unranked with the same record out because, well, they've been here, this whole time.
Exactly.
That's just because you voted them in to start the season.
If the number one team goes 9-3 and an unranked team goes 10-2, that 9-3 team is going to be ranked above them.
Just because they were in there for the long time, the longevity of it. It's stupid.
But I'm like you guys. I think South Carolina's way too high.
Yep.
Way too high because it's
Beamer ball. You ain't all in on Beamer ball.
Listen,
I like him, but
I covered Shane when he was at Virginia Tech.
I hope he stays there for about 25 years.
Well, if he keeps going 7-5 every year, they might keep him.
Yeah. It's got that kind of Kentucky feel to it.
Yeah, I say, geez, Stoops.
I just hope by the next time Tennessee plays them again, they get back on that schedule. We are loaded for bear.
That's right.
And beat them by 100.
I say we've already done it once, but we got to do it twice.
I honestly, when we played them in 2023, when that year after, that was the meanest I had ever seen. I had seen Neyland Stadium, and I watched Nick Saban bring a team in there.
Yep.
That was the meanest I had ever seen Neyland Stadium when South Carolina came back.
That was a revenge game. That was yelling for Hendon the game.
Yeah, he was there too. Yeah. He was there that game.
Yeah. I think there's just something about him that people don't like. Whether it's the energy, whether he's always just kind of complaining.
Well, it's the sort of goofy arrogance.
Yeah. See, I think that's what it is. I think it's the arrogance of him. Like, you ain't done nothing.
Right.
Right. What have you won?
He kind of like Kiffin. He'd born on third base and thought he hit a triple.
Mm-hmm.
He just. Now,
well,
Kiffin,
I never heard that one. That one's pretty good.
It's come along, but Beamer wins a few games. He recruits. Now he does have one hell of a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's going to be playing for him that could carry him to a lot of victories. But the last I checked, their defense, they lost a lot of players. So. We'll see.
Yep.
Now they have their best defensive player back, but you can't replace 4 or 5 really good ones with one guy.
Starters.
Not in today's college football.
No.
Because they had 2 guys off the edge that were screaming, and they only got one of them this year.
Yeah. Big Ten wise, they got Penn State at 1, Ohio State 2, Oregon 3, Illinois 4, Michigan 5, and after that, Indiana 6, Iowa, Nebraska, USC, Washington.
It's like nobody watches year to year.
Yeah.
They could go 10. They go 10-1 every year,
and
that's as far as they make it.
Yep. Because then they'll go play in the Peach Bowl against Ole Miss and get spanked.
Michigan's underrated. I think Michigan spent some money. I think Michigan's going to make some waves this year.
Well, that's the thing.
I think that streak continues this year.
Well, their defense is just as good, and this year they have a quarterback that can complete a forward pass. So,
listen, Rondé's gone. I mean,
nah, he ain't gone.
I don't think so.
Well, now. If he loses to Michigan, he probably is.
That's what I'm saying. If he loses to Michigan.
Because this will be 5 or 6 years in a row.
6 years in a row.
Because Ohio State won 7 or 8 in a row before.
And that's crazy coming off title.
Yeah.
But listen, he starts off.
That title don't mean near as much as that win.
I guarantee it.
Especially 6 in a row.
And there's that one Michigan fan that shows up to every WWE PLE with the sign with how many days until Ohio State's
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I want Michigan to beat them just so he can keep showing up and showing everybody. It's
see how many days we can get.
Yeah, but to mention, Michigan, the last month of the season had the best defense in the country, and they faced Ohio State, they faced Alabama. I think they faced 3 top 15 teams in their final 4 games, and they had the best defense in the country. I think only gave up like 30 points in an entire month. Got all those guys back. They got the best recruit in the country, bought and paid for. It's
and he'll
real,
play.
And he will play.
And he will play.
Day one start.
I would say they're loving this kid
There's no
summer
chance in the red
workouts.
shirt and him leaving going somewhere else.
No,
he's playing.
No.
He's there.
And for a team, and I know I mentioned earlier today, they had the 4th worst passing offense in the country this past year. Can you guess the 3 teams behind them?
Worst passing?
Yeah.
Mississippi State?
No.
Are there any SEC teams?
No.
Think small schools.
Really small.
I don't know.
All 3 military academies will have worse passing attacks.
Well, they don't pass it.
They don't
Exactly.
run.
Exactly.
They have to have a quarterback. They can just run a wildcat.
Yeah.
Wildcat formation.
Yeah.
Triple option.
Which is what makes it
man,
that much more. If they had decent quarterback play, they could have been a playoff team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I
A
hate
year
to say
ago.
it this way, but how bad are you if you're recruited by one of them to be the quarterback?
Yeah. It's like, whoa, don't throw. Like he'd be out there warming up, throwing that coach.
No.
What are you doing?
You just need to learn to hang.
Yeah.
We just throw it like this.
We have a different style of throwing.
Oh, sorry, coach.
We throw it like
We throw it like this. To the side, backwards, just so you know.
Don't throw it forward.
Don't throw it forward. No, we throw it backwards.
Please don't throw it
and
forward.
don't go over the line of scrimmage
No.
unless you have that football. Don't do that. But yeah, Penn State 1, Ohio State 2, Oregon 3, Illinois. A lot of hype around the Illini this year. I mean, if
They got hot at the end of the year.
They did. And a lot of people were thinking, okay,
South Carolina.
Yeah.
okay, if you're predicting
Brett Bielema was ready to fight Shane Beamer
in the top 4 in the Big Ten, a lot of people were probably thinking, okay, playoff team if you're going to be picked that high in the Big Ten.
Well,
I don't know if I see it yet, but a lot of people are really high on this bunch.
Well, you never know. But to me, Bielema is so much more at home in the Big Ten than
Yeah.
he ever was in the SEC.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when he was at Wisconsin before he was at Arkansas, Wisconsin was still pretty dang good. That was probably the last time Wisconsin was pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I mean, so
They would go 10-2 every year, and they would knock off. They would ruin somebody's year.
Yeah.
Wisconsin would.
They'd beat like a good Michigan State team or something like that, and then they go to the Big Ten championship game and lose to Ohio State by 50 points.
Yeah.
But
Or Penn State.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I like them getting in where they're at right now because you don't have enough spots.
They can't lose more than one game because
what
everybody
I'm saying,
else is
like,
going to get the nod over
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Indiana a year ago. Their schedule was so weak. They lost a game, but they can only lose one game. And I think Illinois is kind of in that same position. Speaking of, I think Indiana's going to have a huge drop off this year.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they're
one.
gonna,
Even if they had the same team, didn't their schedule a whole lot harder than it was last season?
It's
little
not as
bit,
hard.
not-
No.
I mean it's about the I'd say pretty similar
But then
difficulty.
again, we're looking at it from 2024 lenses,
Yeah.
not from 2025 lenses.
Yeah.
It can be completely different. I mean, a lot of people looked at Indiana on their schedule a year ago and went, okay, we
Chalk
stand
that
to
one up.
chalk that one up, and then they go 11-1 in the regular season and playoffs. So, but kind of speaking of Indiana, their coach Kurt Cignetti is coming out saying that they canceled a series with Virginia. A lot of teams are kind of now going this route, quote unquote, the SEC route of no other Power 5 conference teams in your non-con, kind of like the SEC. And I think he made a comment to the fact of, well, the SEC does it, and they only play 8 league games. We play 9. Why should we schedule Power 5 conference schools?
When he said that too, I was like, well, first of all, Tennessee's playing Syracuse.
Yeah.
Right. Who won 10 games a year ago.
Bama always opens. Who's Bama open with this year?
Florida State, and then they play Wisconsin 2 weeks later.
And we go to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
look, Georgia's
avoided it this year. Their only non-conference Power 5 game is
Texas going freaking Ohio State.
Michigan and Oklahoma are playing. Baylor and Auburn are opening the season. I bet say we went
when
through.
he said that, I couldn't believe that's what he said. Now, when it goes to 9 teams, I said it last week.
Yeah.
If I'm Tennessee, I may try to book every school in the state.
Yeah.
Besides Memphis.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I'm playing
That's how you
Chattanooga.
feel?
Yeah.
I'm playing Tennessee Tech. I'll see if TCU wants in. We'll pay you a lot of money. We'll do it nationally.
Yeah.
UT Southern.
Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
We'll do it at Titan Stadium.
I was thinking like Arkansas and A&M are playing Notre Dame. I mean, like it's not like everybody's got it. LSU's opening at Clemson. Mississippi State's got to go play Arizona State. I mean, Missouri's playing Kansas. I mean, but South Carolina's got Virginia Tech and Clemson. I mean, Texas is Ohio State, Texas A&M at Notre Dame, Vanderbilt and Virginia Tech.
I said no.
No, he's just mad that the SEC only plays 8 conference games and they play 9.
Which is changing next year.
Yeah. Which I think is stupid. The SEC should stick at 8 games. I think that's perfect because if you look at every SEC team, by the time they got into the playoff last year, we're all beat to crap. Georgia didn't have anybody. Texas didn't have anybody.
Like Heupel or who would be? I can't believe he hadn't did it. And there's probably a tweet if you can look it up. I can't believe somebody like Lane Kiffin hadn't said, "Well, I don't see you on any of our SEC schedules." Yeah. Indiana. Come down here and get you some of it.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's trying to make it look like the SEC's all big and soft and stuff like that.
That's the thing. They talk about it, but they don't want to do nothing.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Come on down to Brian Denny Stadium.
Well,
he coached under Nick Saban for 3 years. He knows what's the deal down here.
All that is what we were just talking about. He's getting in a few people's heads, reporters, voters, and
He got us
trying to say, SEC's not that good.
Yeah.
So when you're at the end of the year, if we're 11-1 again, you need to be remembering that.
Yeah.
When it's voting time.
But listen to more of the stuff he says. He never says anything good about his team. He just talks about how bad everybody else is.
He's trying to play the game, whether he's doing it good or not.
Well, he's got us worked up.
Yeah. I tried to beat DJ Big Cause the other night during the American Legion. I did play some of the same songs that you did. I did the game, but it's kind of hard to top the national anthem followed by 3, 2, 1, Hell's Bells. They were still talking about that when we were inside.
Yeah, Coach Wright. He said, "I couldn't believe we played the national anthem. All of a sudden, we hear dong."
Good stuff. But the other leagues, I can't really think of off the top of my head. ACC, Clemson #1, Miami #2, Big 12. You got Arizona State #1, Kansas State #2, and a lot of hype around Clemson. 16 starters coming back. Most of their defense got their starting quarterback coming back. Miami, plenty of hype with Carson Beck, and maybe one of the best rosters bought in the ACC. And then I think Big 12. Big 12 is just chalk. It's whoever won it the year before is probably going to be #1 because of all the leagues. I think the Big 12, every team from 1 through 14 or 1 through 16 is almost identical.
Well, and some of the big dogs from last year have fallen off because Colorado's not going to be any good. They don't have Shador. And
Michael, there is no big dogs in the Big 12.
There is.
Okay, so like a medium, there's not going to be any medium-sized dogs in the Big 12 this year.
I'll give this to the Big 12 though. They keep it interesting because by God, anybody can win it.
Yeah.
Well, BYU's quarterback left. He went to Tulane because of some stuff.
God forbid BYU's quarterback decided to have relations with a woman on campus.
Well, and then it came out, I'm pretty sure it got acquitted or dropped or something like that. And, well, he's gone from BYU to New Orleans, so he's gonna be
he's gonna be
partying up
out of his system now.
He's gonna get it all out now.
He's gonna enjoy Bourbon Street while he can.
Yes, he can. NFL news: Russ is going to be cooking for the Giants, guys. He's gotten the starting job.
They're probably favorites to win it all now.
Let's ride.
That Giants team, they're going to be real good.
You know who the backup is?
Russell Wilson.
Oh, I got you.
No.
Let's ride.
His backup's Jameis Winston.
I honestly thought you were saying somebody we knew was like the team chef for the Giants. I was like, who? What? He said cooking.
Cooking.
You never heard Russ is cooking? The whole phrase before?
Now, yeah. But when you first said it, I was
GTA's rotting your brain.
like, that's somebody from here.
Somebody from Lawrence.
Yeah, there's the team cook.
Yeah, they're going to be our guests next week.
We're going to have them on. So how do you do sous? It'll be like a sous chef.
Cooking with exports.
What's Russ like? What's Sierra like?
That's a good show. Cooking with exports.
Oh,
did I just come up with an idea?
She did.
Do it on 14 long.
And I don't know if you guys have seen it. Have you guys seen the video of the Browns alternate helmet unveiling?
Oh my gosh!
Well, yeah.
Well, they got an ugly one.
No,
they made a splash.
Well, yeah, they made a splash. That's for sure.
Let's listen. Just let me show it to you. You're getting your all's reaction to this live. If it will ever.
Make sure you get the reverse angle. That's the best one.
Yeah. No.
It's like our podcast or something. Just sitting around with a thumb up our rear end.
We got two viewers and listeners. We're gonna get 3 by our next show.
Yeah,
we have a lot of people watch it. Just nobody's sharing it or liking it.
I don't understand it. Come on, people, hit the button.
I shared the Facebook, but you got taken off of it.
Oh,
Did he just fall off the dock?
What do you think of the alternate helmet, the brown
It
helmet?
looks like the same one.
But it's got 2 orange stripes. Yeah.
There's a better view of it.
So the orange stripe with brown instead of a
brown stripe with orange.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been right there about 3 times. His Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is literally just right here.
I love how his foot kicks. Whoop! Like he thought something was there that's not there. Isn't that the most Cleveland Brown thing?
I was going to say he's a Brown.
Yeah, I would say that set the tone for the year. 3-14 incoming.
First round pick.
Oh, we're going to win it all.
Oh, coming up next, guys, we'll talk about
Vanderbilt.
a little basketball, a little baseball, and that's coming up next here on X Sports Live.
Here at Fields and Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields and Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling can help you with all your home remodeling and construction needs. They specialize in custom walk-in showers and floors, and no job is too big for their expert team. Licensed and insured, call Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling today, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
You don't
Have
a day hiring a cat's back. Bob and them, they think a lot of their products.
They do.
Sorry, folks.
$36.
You don't like his hat, Dusty?
I love his hat. I just hooey.
Yeah. You know how much his hat costs?
Probably $15.
No, about 26, something like that.
Okay, I thought you were saying
that's not bad.
50.
I don't want to. I don't want to admit how much I paid for this one.
Half day hats are like $48.
Oh, I know. That's why I said they're hiring a cat's back.
Yeah.
Did he just say, it's 26?
I'd like the way he built it up. He said, "You know how much this hat costs?" I thought he was going to say like $10. He said, 26. Yeah. Like, all right.
So I was expecting like 40, 50.
You think that's a deal?
That's a crazy deal. Yeah.
We'll go back to X Sports. Brought to you by C&B
Jim
Linen.
Farwell making a killing off you.
Well, guys, let's get actually before we get into basketball and whatnot, golf-wise, Scotty Scheffler wins the British Open, does it in dominant fashion, and he is just the U.S. Open away from the Grand Slam. 29 years old, guys, and I know your last podcast you talked about Tiger, and already, even though fair or unfair, those Tiger comparisons are coming out because of his age, because of the dominance he has had so far over the last couple of years, and a lot of comparisons, a lot of similarities to the Tigers and the Nicklauses so far through his young career.
He's not dominant like Tiger and Jack,
but
it's almost scarier because every tournament, he basically can look at the field and say, I'm fixing to shoot 14 under for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Beat it.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time they can't.
Right.
And he's not going to go out there and do anything real flashy. Every once in a while, he'll pull a shot out of his rear end. But most of the time, it's hitting fairways, it's hitting greens, it's making putts. And he is the most consistent player on tour.
Which is great at the British Open.
Yes.
Yeah. Places.
Yeah. And it'll be great at the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With rough, up to your waist.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he's the number one golfer in the world and playing like that, I mean, he's the favorite just the way he plays the game.
Yep.
But listen, I watched his did y'all watch his interview after the Open?
Yeah.
I thought he'd done a great job. Scotty handles himself very well.
Yeah.
But you're not going to see a career like Tiger's longevity. Scotty Scheffler, if he plays till he's 35, which is only 6 years, I think that'll be something.
He's almost like an introvert, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's almost like what did he say? He said something about when I get to this point, I'm probably not even going to care about playing golf anymore. I mean, he's family man.
Yeah, he don't really. I mean, he'll talk about it now. He don't like the way he has to practice or the way he has to travel.
Yeah.
So he wants to win a U.S. Open at I don't know when his birthday is. So let's say 29 to 30 years old.
Yeah.
He completes the Grand Slam. He's done made $100 million.
I can see
For 35 and being saying.
Does he just have the one kid?
He has
two.
He has two kids.
That's right.
He got a boy.
You're right.
That's right.
He
just.
Well, I mean, the Nike ad that came out the next day, it was it was a picture of him with the kid that said he's got it one, and then the next one, another major doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I can see him when his kids get middle school age, start playing their own sports, and saying, "All right, well, I've won all the majors and money I need to."
Yeah. Well, it's kind of we've seen this a lot ever since Tiger injuries, personal stuff kind of went off the reservation, and there's only one Masters since then, one major since his life went into turmoil. But you had Rory had a good run, Brooks Koepka, DeChambeau, Jordan Spieth, and then they're good for year and a half, 2 years where they win the bulk of their majors and they kind of just fly off the reservation. Is this going to be the same for Scheffler, or do you guys foresee maybe a better success?
I see better success, but I just don't see the longevity.
Right.
Well, I mean, look, obviously, I think he probably one good thing about all the stuff that Tiger did that you scratch your head out on how he pretty much threw it all away.
Yeah.
It's a lot of players probably learn from that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Don't do what Tiger did.
And so I guarantee you Scotty Scheffler's probably one of those, even though he has got arrested.
at pulling in the gate.
Yeah. I'm with Dusty. I think he's going to be dominant for about 5 more years, and then I can see him just playing whichever tournaments he wants to, and just playing it almost casual, like showing up for majors. Just because they're majors and playing here, there, probably playing the players every year, but playing a 20 tournament schedule every year, he won't. No, he'll be playing about 7.
But to be fair, I mean, most of the tournaments and stuff he shows up to now, it's almost like he's playing casually. I mean, he just goes out there, does his stuff, and goes home.
The only time we're going to see him is they say, "Hey, we'll give you a blank check." Okay, I'll play.
Hey, we got a $20 million purse here.
I don't know that he would. I mean, you hear him talk. I mean, he's very.
I mean, we're saying all this. He might win the U.S. Open next year, have a career Grand Slam, and say,
"I'm done."
And no, he may say,
just keep
how much
going.
you gonna pay me, Liv?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's that's a topic.
For somebody that wants more time at home.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Dustin Johnson's whole thing.
Yep.
Dustin Johnson nowhere near as good as Scotty Scheffler was, but for somebody that wants to do more of what you want to do and not have to worry about a brutal schedule,
and you can still go play the majors.
You telling me that Liv, as much money as they got, ain't gonna give Scotty Scheffler whatever he wants?
I just
that would be the definition. That's the definition of a blank check right there.
We're really starting to see
Cody Rhodes going.
Like not the downfall, but the bad side of the Liv. Is those guys you can tell they're not practicing. They're not playing like they was.
Right.
Well, they got this money because they can't play where
Let me say this. If Bryson DeChambeau shoots even par on the first day instead of 7 over, he may win that tournament because he was hotter than a $2 bill.
Right.
Saturday and Sunday.
Friday,
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. I mean, because he shot like a 76 on Thursday or something like that.
But with the exception of Bryson, I don't think there's anybody on the Live Tour that can come over and win a big PGA tournament. Because I think he's just such a robot that he. But I don't think anybody else, like you said, is going to work as hard as they.
No, they're not.
They're just out there having fun.
Yeah. When you got that paycheck, I wouldn't work as hard if I didn't have to.
Right. Your money's guaranteed no matter what you do. You're not having to play for your paycheck or
and
pay.
It's probably a topic for our podcast, really, but the Live versus the PGA, just the difference.
All right. It's a good talk, huh? There you go.
That could be a whole show right there.
That's a good
I mean,
one.
I'm still the old school guy that says golf's a gentleman's game and the Live took it out.
100%. I agree with that.
I'm with you on that one.
Guys, basketball wise, the WNBA had their.
Can we please just talk about Shane Gillis, or will we get canceled too?
Go. Did you like Shane Gillis? There at the SBC?
That was the opening monologue.
And it's what everybody in the world was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, if he showed that.
Well, did you expect anything different?
Anybody's watching it, people at home was like, yeah, okay. And probably didn't know that wasn't a WNBA player.
Oh, man.
See, I knew you guys didn't know who the players were. It was great.
Because none of y'all watched the WNBA. Oh, man.
What did you guys think of their pay us what you owe us shirts at the All-Star game?
I didn't watch any of it.
Well, look, I will say, I cannot remember her name. Shows how much I like the WNBA. But I saw.
Where'd she go to college?
I don't know.
Probably UConn.
Angel Reese, Paige Buckner.
Yeah. It was one of them. It was an all-star. Yeah. She's pretty high up. I think she might have been MVP of the league last year. Who would I be thinking of?
Wilson.
Yeah.
Talking about, well, we don't want to make as much as the men. We just want to make the same percentage of the men. And then the guy started looking it all up. Was like, well, you actually make less than what you're making now. Yeah. So they don't even know what they want.
They don't. Hey, listen, it's about as bad as women wrestling.
So Dusty was not a big fan of Evolution.
Didn't watch it.
I did. Listen,
it was a pretty good show.
It was good. This Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Just for the wrestling, not because of anything else.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think, Dusty?
Are we going to talk wrestling? What are we talking?
Look, you got to admit. I mean, I think we're just past the baseball. We don't.
Yeah.
Braves suck.
Braves suck.
You see those leads they blew against the Yankees?
Lost again 9-3.
Yeah, they suck.
At least they scored some runs.
Io Sky and
Oscar.
No.
Rhea.
That was great
catch. That was good.
That should be a pretty good SummerSlam match.
Well, they threw Naomi in there too, so it'll be a triple threat. It'll be pretty much that full match from Evolution.
Went to crap in with Naomi.
I don't know. She's been pretty.
But she's a champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
She's a champ. Sucks though.
My whole thing is that I'm pissed off at WWE for. Apparently, LA Knight's not even going to be there.
I know.
He's not even on the card.
Yeah, I know. And then
Hey, we still got a Friday to go. They still got 2 or 3 matches.
Jelly Roll on the card.
It's not
Are
like
you kidding me? Jelly Roll and Logan
Did you not know that?
Yes, I know. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Jelly Roll.
On,
I don't
man.
understand.
Listen, Triple H does so good at one point, and then he just craps the bed, and it's crap.
Well, I think the problem is this summer there have been way too many PLEs.
Yeah.
I think they should almost get rid of Saturday night's main event because it's just a commercial fest for 2 hours and you get nothing out of it.
Or cancel some of these PLEs and make your Saturday night's main event
A bigger deal, yeah.
bigger deal than what it is.
Well, to what you were saying, they're not. They've only got less than 2. They got less than 2 weeks now.
Yep.
To build up a really good storyline for Gunther and CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
And if Punk can win this will be the first belt he's won since he's been back, which should be a huge storyline. Well, you may have one show left to promote it.
And by the way, it's a 2-night show.
Yeah, have they done anything? Have they done a face-to-face?
They did promo. They cut a promo on Monday.
Piece and walked out. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
Yeah, I'm surprised Punk didn't respond or anything. He just let him walk.
Look, I'm just going to go ahead and say it though. I think this deal with Seth's a rip-off, and I think he's going to cash in on whoever.
I was thinking the same thing.
I still say it's going to happen.
Everyone is.
So y'all think? So okay, I believe that. I mean, you talked about that.
Yeah.
So LA Knight just gets
thrown to the side.
put on the side
I know, like
he wins.
He beats him like clean, BFTs him. He took out his entire bunch, and then the next Monday night, you spear him 1, 2, 3 by one of those guys, and he's done, and we haven't heard from him since.
Yeah. I say if Seth Rollins come back, I'm going to be mad, especially because LA Knight. That's why.
Yeah. Now listen, I've been saying it. LA Knight, it's time to give him the reins. Now,
I'm with you.
He's great on a mic.
Listen,
He's
one more guy gonna get that pop.
He gets.
Gonna get it. Let's take a pop too.
Hey, he's back.
I thought he was going to say
look, we're gonna talk about him right now. That big dude's coming back, and he is fixing to.
It's the 13th time he's been coming back.
I'm telling you, he's coming back, and he's going straight racing.
We saw him on Broadway.
Oh,
he'll be in Jersey.
Why is Samp in our group? Take him out, man. He's doing too much. 2 o'clock in the morning, taking pictures of bats or something.
Well, if he's doing that, maybe he's not driving.
Have you scheduled your trip to Daytona yet?
Listen, somebody throws it out there, I'm doing it.
What are you talking
about? Ain't nobody going to offer to pay
the $100 million a day or $100 grand a day.
Yeah, but you have to do the Daytona 500 with Sam driving.
It ain't happening.
Well, speaking of someone who's not happy with WWE, have you guys seen what Goldberg said?
Goldberg needs to give it a rest too.
Yeah,
he does.
Well, I don't remember. It may have been me and you talking about this earlier. That it feels like all of those WCW guys that were born and bred WCW, like Goldberg and Sting, DDP, guys like that, just never got the respect that they probably deserved in the WWE, just because they weren't the premier promo anymore.
Listen, when Goldberg was there in 2002, when he first got there, they made him a monster. I mean, he was doing great. And then for whatever reason, that match him and Lesnar had at WrestleMania, that was both of them's last match, and they both quit.
Yep.
So Goldberg has had opportunities, and I don't know how much you can really expect from a company to give you when you're nearly 60 years old.
Yeah,
limping down to the ring.
He got a 14.
And I thought he did great in the match.
Yeah.
Listen, it was a 15-minute match that ended with a jackhammer that looked good.
And like you'd said, a commercial fest.
Yeah.
Is what Saturday Night Main Event is. I don't know how you cut his mic off, or at least, and I think I've started seeing where you see the full. They at least should be sharing the full length interview.
I would say it's on like YouTube or Facebook or something like that. But did you? But did you hear them say, "Hey, watch the rest of this on YouTube"? No.
It was dumb because they literally went to commercial thinking that the show was over, and then they came back from commercial and they cut him off.
And then they cut him off. Yeah.
I just. He's so mad about it. Well, he's saying he knew about it in January, but he the way he's making talk, like he wanted to come back in January, and then they wanted him to build to a random Saturday's night main event in July. for a championship.
But listen, I do think that he needs to stop complaining in the sense that a lot of wrestlers don't know when they're having their last match. They, something happens and like Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
He wanted to have his last match against John Cena, and it didn't happen, and he got stuck with his last match being against Baron Corbin and stuff like that. So I think Goldberg should be happy. He got his last match. He
got treated a hell of a lot better than Sting did in the WWE.
Boy,
exactly.
Sting had to tag. He had to tag with the guys who used to beat him up.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with Goldberg, like we knew though going into that match, he's not winning because they had set up.
Yeah.
Him to hold the belt at SummerSlam.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
it's just like when we go to Friday night and they've got Jay and him fighting in a street fight for the title.
Yeah,
now wait a minute.
We already know what they're fighting for tomorrow.
And we got a 5-minute match that ended in a low blow and a save by Cody Rhodes, which that's been another topic of conversation. A lot of people thinking coming up here in SummerSlam that we're gonna have a double turn. Cena goes face and Cody goes heel.
You're not gonna have Cena end his retirement run as a heel. No. Cena is is one of the ultimate baby faces of all time. So he's gonna turn soon, and turning baby face isn't something like turning heel. You can't just do it like that. Yeah. So I think that we're at least gonna start seeing the build for it.
Well, hell, it seems like it's been building every week. Like he's been getting more cheers than boos, and then they make him come out and seem like he's scared and said, I just can't, and all that.
That whole contract signing was just
which I don't care what anybody says, and I know WWE's not real, but that contract's not binding.
Nope.
You can't be forced to sign something when you're knocked out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is like, that's the thing on SmackDown is Solo Sikoa.
We've seen that throughout the years.
Well, Solo Sikoa is the one that got arrested on the show, and Cody Rhodes is the one committing a felony. So.
Or how many times we see someone put their hand on the contract and then they sign the contract through their hand. I'm thinking some magic going on.
Yeah,
he'd sign anything through that.
But I do think it's coming.
Yeah,
I think a heel turn's coming for Cody.
As long as we don't see the final boss.
Yes, that's been another.
Well, the theories I've watched, one that I watched that made a lot of sense was
he come back at SummerSlam.
Wins him over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he helps him.
The Rock comes out and then he looks at Cody and does the throat. Yeah.
If The Rock comes out, I hope Jacob Fatu comes out and just whips his.
Not Lesnar.
Don't even talk about Lesnar because I want it to be listen. When that music hits, there ain't gonna be a bolt left in the arena. I mean, it's gonna fall apart.
It's not gonna be a bolt left in your house because you're gonna fall apart.
Wherever we're watching it at and eating is. You're not going to be good.
Did you see that Fandango has done like a deal with TKO where they're going to put SummerSlam in movie theaters and select movie theaters?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of. I think I might go watch Saturday night in a movie theater.
That's how they started.
Yeah.
The original WrestleManias was CC or closed circuit television,
right.
And you can watch them in the movie theaters. I like that idea.
I would say I think I might go watch Saturday night in a movie theater because I'm going to be in Knoxville that weekend. So. Check that out.
I'm not going to move there. I'm going to cook some food.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've told AJ this, but I can host Sunday night, but not Saturday. So somebody else got to do Saturday.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Will.
Or me.
I might be able to if I don't have to, as long as I don't have to work that Saturday.
Yeah, I might be able. We haven't done one at my house, so I think it's about time.
I agree.
Yeah. I think it's about time for AJ to invite us over.
Yeah.
I mean, you act like you love us a little bit.
I mean, you guys can play with all my son's monster trucks.
He just shows up at
I mean, that seems like a good deal.
I have a pretty sweet setup with all the ramps and everything. He shows up with
nothing in his hand. He's like, "Where's the food at?"
Yeah, if we're at your house, you can't eat all the food and leave. You have to eat all the food and stay.
Yeah.
I'm still going to eat.
I know.
Yeah, we know.
The funny thing is, when we did the Ask the Guys sort of thing, I asked my wife, and I go, okay, me, Dusty, Clint, Hayden, and whoever, who wins in a hot dog eating contest? And she goes, you.
Yeah.
She didn't hesitate.
It's you. We should have done the GPT thing tonight.
Oh, no. Next
week.
No, yeah, we
can't do that.
No, we're not going to do LeBron. We're going to do another topic. We're not going to tell y'all about it, but we're going to do another topic.
Okay. I don't know if we're censored enough.
You better get that finger ready.
My favorite part is
sound like Morse code.
You were so worked up about it. Will goes, Dusty, let her talk. It's not really good. I know, but I can't help it.
She's an idiot.
Which AI did get it wrong. It did give LeBron 2 titles in Cleveland, which he did not win. He only won 1 title in Cleveland.
Well,
2 in Miami.
AI ChatGPT tried to convince me that Frank Thomas went to Alabama. So.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to. We were doing a segment on our show, best at each sport at each school, and I said baseball players at each school because I didn't have some off the top of my head, and it said Alabama, Frank Thomas, DH, and I was like,
that ain't right.
That's not him.
Nope. Knew she was an idiot.
Moron.
We're coming up next, the final segment of the show. We're going to get into our rants when we return.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gain Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go! Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to X Sports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen. Oh, if y'all.
Oh, you know, during commercial break.
A lot of times we come out.
We wasn't talking about the school board.
No, we weren't. No, we were. We're talking about Coldplay.
That's been taken too far, man.
Yeah, but some of those things, like I've been sending you guys, AJ sent us some, Bret Hart and Goldberg, and
Cornette and Reed.
Vince McMahon and who else?
Hulk Hogan was holding somebody.
Vince McMahon and
Miss
P.
Elizabeth.
Yes, it was.
Miss Elizabeth. I mean, that's funny stuff, but like, who cares, man? This guy, he ain't no celebrity. Like, nobody knows who he is. So, like,
well, listen, the whole thing is this wouldn't have been a thing if the woman didn't go. If she didn't do that and drop.
Yeah, if they
because who knows her? Who knows him?
Recording it or anything.
Well, whose wife? If you're having an affair, whose wife's going to be watching Coldplay Jumbotron videos?
Yeah. She was.
I'm not now. Obviously, but now I'm not encouraging it. I'm just
on Facebook.
Man, Phil was out there hugging another woman, and Coldplay pointed it out for everybody.
Either they're having an affair or she's real shy.
That was a great line.
Yeah. I would have just been like, I was giving her the Heimlich. She was joking.
Smack her in the back of the head. She walks off.
Yeah. I would, as soon as that camera pointed on me, I'd have been like, oh my God, he's stabbing her.
Stabbing. Never mind, Clinton, the GTA
game. That's probably going to end up on your game at some point.
We don't use knives no more.
He's straight bazookas.
Bazookas and tanks.
And, got a rail gun.
Well, guys, it's time for our final segment of the show, rant-wise. Anybody got anything?
I ain't got a rant.
Well, I had a little bit of one. I just think that it's something I brought up earlier. I think we've had too many PLEs this summer for WWE, and like I think the last Saturday night's main event was kind of a dud. Yeah. Just the way everything went. I mean, just that whole night. I mean, you set up a Jelly Roll and Logan Paul fight at SummerSlam for the first fight, and then what was the next one? The Jacob and Jimmy versus Solo and JC Mateo, and then all you know is that Solo's goons are going to come out and beat you up afterwards. Yeah. And then Seth gets hurt, and then Goldberg gets cut off. I mean, it was just kind of the whole night was a dud. I think we need to space them out a little bit more and make them feel more important. Because I feel like half of these matches at SummerSlam have been set up like it's Saturday night's main event. Make these mean something. Like we need to have some build up for some matches again.
There's not enough time to build up
I'm about to say
feud in the story.
Well, that's the thing is you're trying to build up these storylines for every single little PLE. Yeah. Cut some of them out and let's build an actual story for SummerSlam or Survivor Series or WrestleMania, something like that. Because I feel like we don't have that. We haven't had that this summer at least.
Clint, got anything?
I thought about talking about how bad our golf course looks out here at Lawrenceburg and ranting on it. It's in bad shape.
Yeah,
I thought about ranting on the school board and this whole debacle. But I'm just going to keep it classy. And I will say this. There should be a 45 and older option on any online game that you play, just to kind of dummy it down, you know. But
what game you talking about?
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh. Duh.
It's rated M for mature, so little kids.
And all these kids half the age of the rating.
That kid shouldn't even be playing the game.
Man, I'm telling you, it's boys. Gretchen's made some homemade chicken and dumplings, so I'm gonna go home and eat them.
Ooh.
Power up.
Oh,
if y'all need me, I'll be up about 2 or 3 o'clock this morning.
I'm gonna tell. If I'm up at midnight,
Well, I'm gonna come eat and just watch you play.
Yeah,
I would say chicken and dumplings sounds good.
Well, my kids have been waking me up at 1:30 and 2 o'clock every morning, so I'll text you about 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I probably will be. I'll probably be cussing too. Like, where the hell did he come from?
I was sworn I just killed him.
I've said that like 10 times. My wife said, "Would you shut up?"
She's gonna take the game from you.
What's wrong? What happened? Don't worry about it. I mean, it's like I'm
Clint, you're grounded. No PlayStation for a week.
You think something bad's happening? He's in there about.
Yeah.
Hey, he's shooting me.
I'm dying. Throws a remote, busted TV, and now you're grounded for a week.
She gets mad when M comes home and runs me out of her room where I'm playing it, because then I have to go in the living room and I run her out from watching her reality TV show. So it's like a whole chain of events that happen.
So basically, M stay home so he can play his video games.
Yeah. Nah, I'm good. I ain't gonna rant on nothing. I don't know enough about. Listen, we talked about it, and I know it's a hot topic. I don't know enough about the situation. Thank God my kids have graduated, and I don't have to do this. I've heard a lot of things I don't like. I do understand that kids need to go to school if they can. I don't know if this is the best route to go about it, but we'll see.
We'll see.
And I don't have to worry about it. So
That's what I asked my mom. I said, "Aren't you glad you got 2 kids that don't, are not in the school system anymore?" She said, "Yep, I'm pretty happy that y'all are grown up."
I'm not. Yeah, you got a kid in there, don't?
No, I'm not.
Easy.
Start scooting over. Scoot over, Clint.
No, I don't have a rant in that. Everything's been pretty good and kosher. Got to enjoy a weekend with some of my buddies riding side by sides. So that was fun. But yeah.
I mean, a little faster. I said I got chicken dumplings.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up. The show's over.
Oh my God.
We're stopping it right now.
But listen, I'm glad he don't do this on process. Well, I just did a little side by side riding. I mean, good gosh, just give us a Cliff Notes.
Somebody's about to get put through a table.
This is a prop.
Mine. Speaking of the CEO of Goldplay, my little rant is basically, I've said it before, I've talked about it on the show before. What you do in the dark eventually comes to light, and sometimes when people think that something happens here and something happens here, that's like, well, God's blessing me and keeping me alive. Actually, no, God's humbling you to tell you to tone it down a bit, or to completely change how you operate, how you do certain things. So don't confuse a blessing when it's actually a humbling. Read your Bible. There's plenty of times where God's a humble people that think of, they got it all together, or God's saving me for this special purpose in life. No, God's humbling you till you get your act together. That's really what he's telling you to do. That's my rant.
Well, common sense would fix a lot of things. If you look at that and say, is this a good idea? And you say no, probably don't do it.
The way true things. Don't be an idiot. Yeah.
Especially not a Coldplay concert.
Yeah, the Coldplay concert and other issues of life. Well, guys, this is it for X Sports Live. For Dusty Kaiser, Clint Brazier, Hayden Burks, Michael Marks, I'm AJ Good. This is X Sports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen. We'll see you guys next week.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.